What's up, CrossFit Featherweight? It is Wednesday, and today we're getting ourselves into a little bit of a chipper. So let's take a look at the board and see what's going on. We are going to start off this workout with 20 hang power cleans, then 30 dips. Based on most of our setups and things like that at home, chances are this is going to be on a box, a bench, or a chair, something else that we can just get ourselves elevated on. And I'll go over the standards on that in a second. And then a 400-meter run. We're doing this for 4 rounds today, and it is 4 times. So the intention behind this, those 20 hang power cleans, if this was done with a barbell, or if you have access to a barbell, the weight that I would be shooting for is, for guys, it's going to be 95 pounds, and for gals, it's going to be 65 pounds. Why? Because I want you to be able to hang on to that bar for much longer than you would if it was a heavy barbell. So the goal should be to try to keep moving throughout this entire workout. And in my case today, I don't have a barbell, but let's talk a little bit about those hang power cleans with a backpack. So being that it's from the hang, I'm going from the hang position and catching in that front rack. So I'm going to grab my backpack, got a handle on either side. I'm going to give it a little bit of a jump and then try to catch. So just think jump and catch on your clean. So jump and catch in that front rack position, or as close to that front rack position as you can get. Then right back down into the next rep. I've got 20 of these before I transition over to my dips. Now, my dips today, in my case, are with a box. And so I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. I can make this more challenging. By moving my feet further out. If I want this to be easier, I can keep my feet under my hips and then work on dipping low enough to where my shoulder goes below the top of my elbow and then back up to full extension. If I walk my feet further out, these dips get a little more challenging. Still trying to get just as low and working to get my shoulder below the top of my elbow as best I can on those dips. Now, when you're doing essentially assisted dips, because we're not free floating, if you have rings or if you have a dip bar or something else like that, feel free to use that. But this kind of volume was programmed with the idea that chances are our feet are on the floor and we're dipping with a little bit of support from our legs. So that's what we're getting into with the hang cleans and the dips. From there, it's out the door for a 400-meter run and then right back in straight into those hang power cleans. And 4 rounds of that. Should be a good one. This one's all about stay steady. Pick a pace, try to keep it. If anything, start off a little slower and speed up as you go instead of going too fast out the door and then blowing up by the end of round 2 and having 2 rounds left. So that's what we're getting ourselves into. Should be a good one. Let's have some fun with it today.